D2.
Ready? Okay. So for D2, this is the starting position for flexion. With this one, the position of my body is going to be the same. I'm kind of facing this direction with my hips just a little bit below where hers are. But this one's going to require me to move my hands on both flexion and extension to move one of my hands. So she's going to start from here, externally rotated, toes flexed, and foot plantar flexed. So she's going to be using hamstrings and abductors to pull her leg out into this position. So I have to start by cueing hamstrings underneath, not adductors on the inside, but hamstrings underneath, and the top of her foot. You get the cramp? So she's going to pull her toes up, pull her foot up. I'm giving her a cue on her hamstrings, and then halfway through, I can use my body to give a cue to the abductors on the outside of the hip. So Miss Kelly said not hamstrings, not adductors. Don't have a hand on the adductors at this point, because then you're giving her a cue on the muscle that's pulling the opposite way that you want to go. So my body is against the outside, the abductors, and my hand is underneath on the hamstrings, because those are the two that are being used in this motion. So again, from here, hand underneath, not on the inside of the thigh, but underneath the leg, and then end up in this position. And then the opposite, to do extension, again, we want quads and adductors, so top of the thigh and the inner thigh, and my hand's going to be on the bottom of her foot because she's in this position, dorsiflexed, toes extended. There we go. So I'll start with a hand here on the adductors and the bottom of the foot. I can give her resistance with this hand on the bottom of the foot, and as we cross midline, then I can put my hand on quads as she pushes down and ends in that position. So it's from here, hand on the adductors to start, and midway through, switch and put hand on quads.
Okay.